Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault. Welcome to my first ride review of the R15 version 3.0 BS6 model.
These days, I'm just waiting for tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes.
Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault. Welcome to my first ride review of the R15 version 3.0 BS6 model. Now, this has been launched at a price of around 1,45,000 something ex-showroom Delhi, which is around 5,000 rupees dearer than the BS4 model. What all changes does this bike have on offer and how does it feel to ride? That is exactly what's coming up in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, two new colors have been launched for the BS6 variant. First one is this racing blue color. This is a slightly different shade. The quality of finishing, the paint finish is much more superior, and it looks more vivid and vibrant in photographs and even up front when you view it firsthand. So that's the difference in this racing blue color theme. And you also have a gray color, gray and with red accents and red body graphics. So that looks very classy and stealthy because it's kind of a dark gray kind of a finish. And what all changes? Well, first of all is the BS6 update. So now this is a BS6 compliant engine, which is cleaner and greener when compared to the BS4 model, puts out lesser emissions, lesser pollution. Another inclusion, if you notice carefully, is this extra can being added right here for the BS6 model, which is not there for the BS4 model. And as a result, the power has gone down. Now the max power is 18.6 PS and the torque, max torque, is 14.1 Newton meters when compared to the BS4 model. Also, another important inclusion is the Rev Z S140 section radial rear tire. So this adds on to offering better road grip while cornering hard, while trying sharper lean angles and on wet road surfaces. So that's always good to have a 140 section radial rear tire. This is an important inclusion. Another safety update is the side stand cutoff switch. So if you have the side stand on, the this engine will cut off automatically, which is a very good safety feature and will prevent a lot of accidents. So apart from that, everything else remains more or less the same. We get the same variable valve actuation technology with two intake valve cams, so one for the low to mid range and the other post 7,000 rpm to offer clean, rev happy and better throttle response throughout the rev band. Kind of phenomenal throttle response, to be honest, throughout the rev band. Nice and explosive power delivery. So there's always adequate juice on offer when you need to perform those quick overtakes or when you want that instant acceleration kind of a feel. You also have this R15 kind of badging here included. I love the tank design, resembles that of the new R1, and the tail is absolutely identical to the R1 design. So that's has worked wonders for Yamaha. This has become an instant blockbuster hit because it is in every which way a worthy successor to the revolutionary R15 that kind of brought back the lost glory of Yamaha, almost resurrected them back from the ashes, and now they are kind of a serious force to reckon with. We also have this graphic here on the side. It's a nice touch. You have the blue wheels, so it looks pretty lit and well done. You also get dual channel ABS as standard, and it's not switchable, which means you cannot turn ABS off. Apart from that, the overall fit and finish and build quality continues to remain phenomenal. I somehow feel they've also added a little bit of extra padding, so this Seat height more or less remains the same for me, but it is a welcome addition. The seat is much more comfortable. It is nice and spacious for the rider to move around. Not so much space for the pillion and not easily accessible for ladies either, but this is a solo riding machine for the proper super sport enthusiast out there. So that's what it has always been. The exhaust muffler remains the same, and as I told you, the fit and finish, the aluminum foot pegs, the build quality is top notch. Have the high beam flasher here. The handlebar layout is perfect. You also get a slipper clutch, which provides for a lighter clutch pull and allows you to do faster downshifts without running the risk of the rear wheel locking or hopping. The speedo console is the same thing. It has all the relevant information that you hope for, and it gets programmable shift light as well, gear position. Apart from that, we also get this kind of a tinted visor, slightly tinted visor, and the aerodynamics are absolutely spot on, bang on, such that the rider and the machine become one unstoppable force when you hit those straights on the track or on the highways. It's perfectly carved, meticulously crafted to perfection, and that's pretty much it. So guys, this is the other color variant. Sorry for the noise here. This, I just want to give you the overview of the new color, the gray and the red color. A quick 360-degree walk around. I've already given you an overview of the new BS6 variant and featured the blue color in detail. So this is a close-up look. Many of them love this new color. You can see the detailing here, the new graphics. This is how the new graphics looks. Of course, you get dual channel ABS now, and this is how the front look is. This is how the entire bike looks. It looks super premium for sure. The dash looks immaculate as always. You also get these rim stripes to add on to the sporty feel. We still get MRF Zapper tires, but we do get the 140 section radial rear tire now. Okay guys, now it's time to check out the acceleration of the new R15 BS6 model. Pretty good. I know many people have achieved greater top speeds because this is an absolute monster machine, capable of giving the higher capacity motorcycles a run for their money on any given day, and it still continues to be kind of a benchmark in the entry level premium sport bike category, and still one of the best starter bikes for those who like to pursue their super sport dream in the days to come. See, it's so lightweight, so easy to maneuver, and so effortless to ride, and so perfectly balanced. The acceleration is clean and linear and buttery smooth. There's no hint of vibration. And the throttle response is absolutely phenomenal throughout the rev band thanks to the variable valve actuation. The valve intake cams. We have two valve intake cams, one for the low to mid-range RPM and the other one takes over post 7000 RPM, which is why it is a super rev happy machine. And every time you ride this, you get a clear glimpse of the R DNA, the legacy of the R DNA, the R series of motorcycles from Yamaha, which have won millions of hearts worldwide. Wow. It's, I mean, furthermore refined is what I can feel. Feels lighter at least. It has always been lighter, but it feels light and easily flickable. The handling is absolutely brilliant. Thanks to the aluminum swing arm, delta box frame, this kind of holds the line exactly where you want it to go. And that's the hallmark of the R series motorcycles from Yamaha. Man, these are a completely different breed. Don't just go by the numbers. It literally puts a smile on your face each time you take it out for a ride. And the speedo console is beautifully laid out. The clip-on handlebars, yes, they are low set to give you that proper super sport kind of a feel and the track bike kind of an experience, but it's something that you can live with for day-to-day usage. It's something that's more versatile, and the suspension is absolutely bang on because it gives you tremendous amount of confidence and support when you're doing triple-digit speeds. But even when you have to tackle the undulations that the city roads have on offer, look at the way it revs. Whoa. Wow, it's phenomenal. The rev counter going all the way up to the red line, man, and the fonts are so cleanly visible. You have a RPM shift light, I believe. I just hope it's programmable as well as per your personal preferences. It turns very easily. It's nice and compact, ideal for serving as a city bike. But then when you take it to the open stretches such as these, the aerodynamics are perfectly sorted out such that you can tuck behind the windscreen and go blasting through the empty streets just like this. Gotta keep a check on the speed because after all these are public roads. Don't want to take any chances. Safety comes first. The slipper clutch, light and easy, lighter clutch pull, effortless. At the same time it allows you to, you know, go like this. This is faster downshifts without running the risk of the rear wheel locking or hopping. Kind of watches your back if you want to do rapid downshifts and cut down the speeds rapidly. And of course it offers a lighter clutch pull which results in lightning fast gear changes. The gearbox is buttery smooth. I can play around on this motorcycle all day long. It's such a joy. The pleasure that this bike gives you is absolutely limitless. Absolutely limitless. Oh my god. And seating posture, so the seat is nice and comfortable, and not really much of comfort available for the pillion because the seat is smaller and not easily accessible for ladies. But this is a solo riding machine. This is for the pure auto enthusiasts, pure super sport junkies out there who want a pure track experience, a proper track experience, I mean track bike experience, and who love to pursue their super sport dream and get started with their super sport dream. Now let's try and do a braking test. Let's take it up to 60 kilometers per hour and slam on the brakes. Whoa, 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 that was good. So the braking is spot on as well, and yes, the throttle response is phenomenal. The clutch feel is light and easy. The handlebar positioning is pure super sport kind of fun, and at the same time usable. If you can find the right kind of riding posture instead of putting all your weight on the palms of your hands, I think you just need to rest lightly on the handlebar instead of putting the entire weight. So you can just rest like this and ride all day long without feeling stressed or without developing back pain. A small riding tip that I'd like to share. Apart from that, the brakes are brilliant, suspension is perfectly tuned. It offers superb high-speed stability working in conjunction with the aluminium swing arm and the delta box frame, and also the front end feel is just about perfect. Even though we don't get upside down forks, I think that's a trade-off you'll have to make, especially here in Indian conditions, because a lot of bikes are running into trouble. Bikes that are offering upside down forks, there are a lot of complaints about the fork oil leak because our city streets are filled with potholes. So these are not ideal conditions for the upside down forks to feel comfortable. So if you have USD forks, the track is the ideal place where you can really enjoy the kind of front end feel and the reassurance that upside down forks have on offer. But in real world conditions, especially our Indian road conditions, I feel the regular conventional telescopic forks are a better deal in terms of offering a hassle-free maintenance and also preventing any kind of fork oil leaks. Well, that's pretty much it. The acceleration is great. This refinement is absolutely bang on. The throttle response is phenomenal. The fueling is precise. And with the BS6 update, you don't really feel the lack of power. You still have that rev happy nature. We have the variable valve actuation, which gives all the power and torque, all the juice that you need just when you want to perform those quick overtakes. So nothing really changes with the BS6 update. It just becomes cleaner and greener and puts out lesser emissions. And yes, of course, we now get a radial rear tire which offers better road grip while cornering hard. So overall, I can say that the BS6 R15 V3 continues to be an absolute firecracker of a proposition in its segment, and I'd love to give it a double thumbs up.